How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I am going to be building the battle on Scarif. So this is an old Rogue One set, and I really like it, I have to say. It's very cool. It's got some great figures. The Scarif Stormtroopers, or Shore Troopers as they're more commonly known of. Really cool figures. And I stand by, and it's not an unpopular opinion, these should have been in the battle pack. We should have got one of these, one of the Death Troopers, and then two of the Stormtroopers in the Rogue One battle pack. I would die on that hill. But hopefully they will bring the mold back. They did for the Death Troopers for the Prettier set, so hopefully at some point we can get this this helmet back into production. I'd also like them to do the like metallic grey one as well for the drivers, because we did, I think it's the same helmet as the 80 or the hover tank that I built last week. I can check that actually if I can remember where I put the figures. Anyway, before we get started, let's check in with chat. We've got Gaz here. Hello Gaz. Hello KO. Hello TJ. Good to see you guys. And we got Emily as well. Hello. Welcome. Is text audio right for everybody? Is it a bit? Yeah, I'm in a bit of a temporary setup at the minute. Is it too loud? Is it not great? I can turn the music down again, but it might be a little bit different. Yeah, I accidentally pressed some. Is that better? Is that any better? I've just pressed an air button. Don't know what that does. Sounds fine. Okay. Let me know if that air button has changed it massively, or you want me to go back or whatever. But you messing with me, KO? Is that what you're doing? Oh, I have just seen that there's an Easter sale on Lego.com. Okay. Oh, there's not. Oh, there's some Disney stuff on there. Yeah. Oh, Fennec Shand keyring for $2.99. Anyone? I only hear you speaking in one ear. Oh, you only hear me speaking in one ear. Okay, that I do know how to change. I thought I toggled that off a minute ago. Hang on. Are you sure? Because it's on. It should be on stereo. My mic is on stereo, thank you. Yeah, you got both headphones in, KO. Is that it? Is that why it's only in one ear? I can only hear in one ear. Usually it's Hi Simon, how you doing? Sorry, KO's put me in a fluster. Although he might be right actually, for once. Oh, that might be better. Is that better? Is that better? Okay, that should be better. I think that's better. I think that's, yeah, that should be better. I've got both bars going. Anyway, let us start building. Much better. Good to hear, KO. Good to hear. Box on. I think I've got 3 of these sets. I've got 2 of them currently at my current location. I am a bit torn as to whether to do the stickers or not, because I think I'm almost certainly just going to part this out. And I feel like the stickers, like that's the sticker sheet. It's quite cool. Like they could be quite useful. So I think I'll probably hold out from placing the stickers. Because yeah, they could be really useful in the future. Hey Mike, how we doing? We got the old instructions. Cool, I got digital ones anyway, so I won't need those. Yeah, skip the stickers. Yeah, they look really useful. Like, but yeah, we have had some new Star Wars sets be revealed finally, as if we didn't already know what they were were gonna be. So looking up in the light there, I was looking at the camera. I really keep going back and forth about this slave one, you know, whether I want to get it or not. Which should probably be enough of a sign that I shouldn't get it. But also, like, gift for purchases, you know. I'm still in a bit of a temporary setup at the moment. With the new streaming area, we're nearly there. He says we just got the room the right way around. That's all we've done here, really. But by next week, I'm hoping to have it all set up, ready to go. How you doing, Sam? You late night dirty stop out. How you doing, dude? Oh, I keep looking up in the light, but the camera's actually over there. Sam, I know you. Last time I spoke to you on Sunday, or well, yeah. Last time I spoke to you about the Slave One, you said you really liked it and you think you're gonna buy it. Now you've seen, like, I did watch Ryan's. I don't tend to watch reviews of sets, generally speaking. But I did watch Ryan's review of the Slave One last night, and yeah, I don't know. I've added the UCS Slave One back on my wanted list, but it's gonna go in maybe in the maybe area for now. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I had a brief conversation with Caleb about it as well, and he was like, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can, like, if I don't put it in a mock, can I really justify it? I don't really have the space for it. So, like, can I really justify it right now? But then if I, like, it will be like the sale buys. If I don't get it straight away, I almost certainly won't get it. Because there'll just, yeah, there'll be a ton of other things. I did see in store the Riverboat, and that is the same price, and that thing is huge. Not that I think the Slave One is like a bad price at all. I think it's really fairly priced. I will say that. I think they've nailed the pricing for it. Maybe even been a little bit kind, I don't know. I haven't actually seen his review. Okay, fair enough. Slave One rip, Django Boba's Starship from here on out. Yeah, although in the little Instagram ad that I saw for the exclusive keychain, gift with purchase, they say like his fire spray like Django's fire spray Starship or something, but they don't have that on the box, so it's like a bit inconsistent, and it doesn't really bother me, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, but you know, like, you know, bit of consistency. Woo, keychain, I know. Hype for the keychain. Sam is gonna have that round his, or yeah, you're gonna attach that to your house keys with pride, aren't you, Sam? So yeah, I am, as ever, very indecisive about it. But I do want most of the other sets coming out, so not getting it wouldn't be the worst thing. But it is a cool ship, and I did regret not getting the Boba Fett one. So I guess like if I didn't get it this May 4th, do we have any idea, like any inklings of what the what next year's is there any like early rumors? Not that I think they'd be terribly accurate at all, but because like if we get a NAF UCS set maybe next year, because I don't want the Death Star, I could potentially pick it up next year. Hopefully with a bit more space on the horizon. Yeah, Slave 1 looks bloody great. It does look really good. Sorry, just putting bins out. Slave 1, nice, but maybe prefer the barge. Fair comment, fair. I think they both, like in terms of what they both are depicting, I think in terms of like build quality, accuracy and stuff, I think they're pretty on par. I think they are pretty on par. Outside of the figures, I think. They really have not done the Boba Fett figure very, very well. I will be honest on that one. And it'll be really interesting to see if it kind of looks nothing like like Daniel Logan. It's quite funny. And like he even tweeted about it, right? Like, or posted on his story. He's like, this looks nothing like me. No 2026 rumors yet. Okay. I'll flex it on my video bag. There we go. Tech, did you buy the Onyx Cinder for half bites from Sports Direct? I didn't. I went to go look for it, and the page had closed. So maybe they had done it wrong again. I don't know. But I really wanted to, because I was literally looking last night at I did a couple of like, they were really small Brooklyn quarters last night, and one of the stores had some of the Skeleton Crew figures in, and I was just curious to see, because I would like to, I want like a few copies of each of those figures, and so I was looking at how much they are. Like Neil is like 30 quid in the UK. All of the others vary from like 6 to 10 really. But yeah, so the figures come to about 50 quid. And so what is it, 120, 125 for 60 or 65, whichever it was on Sports Direct, for what is it, like over 1,000 pieces? I've just got that. I've also got 2 vouchers for game as well, or for Fraser Group, so I could have used those. That was my plan. But yeah, I couldn't get through. Did you manage to get it, Emily? Was it something that you were looking at picking up? Simon, we were in the minority there. It's because you guys are getting old. That's why. Now it's time for the prequel era UCS hype. We've had enough X-Wings and TIE Fighter variations. We want prequel stuff. I want an Arc 170. There's a question, like this is the first prequel minifig scale UCS set. Am I right? I guess the N1 is minifig scale, although it didn't come with a minifigure nor could fit a minifigure in because of the pieces. But that's like pretty much minifigure scale, I would say. Is there any what other minifig scale ships from the prequels would you guys like to see? Maybe I'm completely blanking and missing one, but surely everyone wants the Death Star. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I certainly don't want half a Death Star. Mike, Boba looks bad. Give me Max. Yeah, the Max Rebo figure. Yeah, craps all over the Boba figure. Like, it's not even like. It would have been really. It would have been like a really nice touch to get another Kaminoan figure in that set. But like, I'm not mad that they've done two. I just don't think this. Like, Django looks fine, apart from the fact that they're using the wrong colored jetpack. I don't know. I feel like they could have put that backpack into production because they probably should be using that one for Mando as well. So that would they could like also justify to make the Mandalorian figures better, and like those will be out before, like there'll be Mando movie sets with tons of Mandalorian figures in for the movie next year, whilst the Slave One is still out. So it felt like a good time to upgrade that jetpack, but for Mando, but alas. Hey Cabbage, how you doing? Yeah, we need to see figs, guys. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just that as much as I would love to have like all of the like Imperial command, like I don't even know. Like most of these figures are going to be stormtroopers, like Imperial crewmen, Death Star gunners, mouse droids, astromech droids, and then like all of the named characters that we've got like 100 times over. Tarkin, I'm getting annoyed that they keep putting behind like a massive paywall. What's he come in? Like the Star Destroyer, except for like the really early one. Any skin tone Tarkin has come in like a £100 Rebels set, and that was the Rebels version. And then the Star Destroyer and Death Stars. It's quite ridiculous. But hey ho. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Cabbage. Good to see you here, mate. No, it's not set for me. I was just asking if you got it, as I noticed your thing. I'm more Beauty and the Beast cast. That is a glorious set, I will say. Are you going to get it, Emily? I'm a sucker for all those figs, but they're going to look marginally different from from the... you do you, Mike. You do you, buddy. No, I get it. And if you're going to collect all of the figs eventually anyway, it's got to be done. There was the UCS gunship. It was not minifig scale though. It was quite sizably bigger. I guess the ATT. Well, no, even then, I think the ATT would be upscaled. Like a turbo tank would be cool, but it wouldn't be minifig scale. That would be too big. Maybe like the AT-AP Walker, but it's a little bit niche, I would think. So yeah, there's not like a ton of prequel era ships at UCS scale that, or like a minifig scale that could be done. That's also why I like the look of the Slave One. Guess we can swap that jetpack over. Not that you should have to. You shouldn't have to. And I don't think it's in production anymore. So you'd have to... obviously you can bricklink it, but you'd have to have one from like an old Django. It's not... Yeah. For all of the Star Wars community that like seem to complain about anything and everything, I do think if you're gonna do two figures in a in a UCS set. Kind of like do them right, like to give them a decent bit of effort. Gungan Submarine as a UCS set, it would be interesting. Very niche, but it would be interesting. A young Taki minifigure from Clone Wars would be sick. That would be really, really cool. If they could do like a Citadel mock with those figures, bring back Evan Peel, the little goblin looking Jedi, that would be pretty sick. I've purchased it but not building it yet. I've got no room. Fair. You have to let me know what you think of it, because I think it looks gorgeous. Did you see the Jedi Inceptors are on offer at Morrison's? I don't have a Morrison's close to me, and it's quite frustrating. Occasionally, like, I'll just do a delivery of Lego from the Morrison's, because they often discounted Speed Champions really low. So I remember getting like it was like a Sunday at like 10 PM. A guy just drops off like 15 Speed Champions to me in one of his little green crates. That's quite funny. But yeah, for them, like, there's one up in Reading, and I don't even know if there's one in Oxford. It's a little bit posh for Morrison's. If I do get the UCS Slave one, I'm glad I have the 2013 Django, so I can swap the jetpacks. I also have the 2013. Is that the one from the Snail Tank? Because I had 3 of them at one point. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I sold them or not, like sold a couple of them or not. It is, yeah. I should send Mark on a witch hunt. Oh, Mark. Nah, he's got a lot going on. He's starting his new job. Yeah, Ahsoka's was 20, Obi-Wan's was 15. I did pick up one of Obi-Wan's, I think. I was like, oh, I don't want it. It's, again, quite largely over minifig scale. And then I suddenly thought, oh, I'm forgetting the Django Slave one, because I thought he was going to retire last year. I was like, oh, maybe I do just pick up. And I managed to get it for 15 quid. I was like, fine. But I'll probably end up selling it, because I bought 3 of the Kaminoans anyway. That's the only real reason I wanted that set. But Ahsoka's for 20 is a very good price. Oh, it's gonna have 2 doors, that's why. Yeah, nice price if you can find them, for sure. Morrison's do very good clearance, but just like down south, they never seem to appear. But the Morrison section at the one near Mark isn't great either. Like, there's barely any Lego there. As does another one up north. They get like decent Lego selections, and they get really good discounts. But just down south, like, none of the big Asdas near me have decent stock levels of Lego. Good thing I'm not getting any Star Wars set, as I'm not interested in any so far. But that Chopper though, Chopper looks fantastic. Looks so good. Assuming I don't get the slave one, what should I build first? I'm really not sure. The sign. Yeah, the 2013 one is from the Snail Tank. Yeah, I had 3 of those, but yeah, I did, when I got back into like at the beginning of COVID, I did go through a few of my figures and was like, I don't need 3 Anakins and Padmes from that gunship, so I sold off a couple of them to buy some more Lego. I think it will be build Chopper first, yeah. Build a new mock idea for a future brick show. That's a great idea, KO. That's a fantastic idea. God. KO's on smoke tonight. Yeah, Mike, you always seem to... To be fair, Mike, you're prepared to put the hunt in. I've gotten a lot more lazy when it comes to going and hunting. Do you know what it was, actually? It was when I used to, like, in the last probably 2 years, maybe even a bit longer, I've been working at a site that's like, well, it's like 15 minutes from here, from my house. And so, whereas before I was traveling like 45 minutes to an hour to go, like, to the other sites that I was working on. And so, like, on the way home, I could take different raids home and I could go and check stuff out. But yeah, now it's just like... Reading Asda is fantastic. Are you kidding? Every time I go in there, it's just... There's like... Which one? I'm assuming you mean the big... the one by the motorway. What's KO smoking? Who knows? I can't believe you're saying you won't get the Slave 1 tag. Best buy brown boat instead then. I've got all the figures for that now. Apart from Jabba and Salacious Crumb. Still convinced I'll do a diorama next year of it. It would kind of be a piece. See, this is where my tinfoil hat like really comes into play, because so like we got the barge, and what, every figure bar Chewie is exclusive. The majority of those figures are exclusive. If we don't get Jabba and Salacious B. Crumb in another set, Max Rebo, fine, very like quite specific to that set, unless you were to do like a Master Builders Jabba's Palace. But so the sale bars, we get a ton of cool figures, updated prints, look really good. No one's really complained about the figures. My only complaint was that I would have liked to have seen like a couple of alien molds, alien head molds. But other than that, like, generally they smashed it with the figures for that. But the Slave 1, they do a prequel UCS set. They've got 2 figures to put in this set and make them good. The Jango's jetpack's the wrong color. And the Boba Fett it's like, it's quite inexcusably bad, I think. Like I said, I know Star Wars fans get a bad rep for moaning about anything and everything, but I do think when it comes to that Boba Fett figure, it's really not very good. And and we're gonna get both of those figures in a playset. So it's almost like, I don't know, it's like, It's almost like they're trying to kill the... My tinfoil theory is that they are trying to kill the sales of prequel UCS sets so they don't have to do them. And I think it's the I think it's a designer conspiracy, which is also backed up by the fact that they put the Rex in a Y-wing. They put Mace Wind. They for the gunship. They put the commander in a battle pack that should have been a pilot anyway. They put that in, in a figure pack, and then in a calendar. Then they pretty much re-released the Mace Windu in the fighter tank. It's just like they're trying to kill the numbers. I don't know. Is that a bit outrageous? Lego designers only care about the original three films. Yeah, I think that's abundantly clear. Which is a shame. Which is a real shame. It's just sad that we got to like wait for these hardcore original trilogy fit. Like, we're literally waiting for them to die at this point to get prequel UCS sets that are good. Sad times. Anyway, I built the room for my collab build and realized it's way too dark to see the back of the room, so back to the drawing board then. Oh dear. Could you like let some could you let our like a little skylight in or something, KO? A little hole in the roof to let it in? Let some light in that way. If that theory is true, it's working on me because I want to buy Star Wars less and less as the figs get worse. Dude, yeah. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. If I was a Lego designer, I would absolutely be like the more hate that something gets, I would definitely try and like go in the opposite direction. I would just be like that. But certain things like making a really poor Boba Fett figure, like what are we doing? Like, come on. Well, it'd be stacked on top of each other, so not oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Could you add lights to it? Add a light brick? The big, okay, yeah, I think it's the Loddon Valley one. That's right next to the Reading Brick Show, by the way. Mike, did you apply for that? Were there any surprises in today's reveals? No, I think the only thing that we hadn't actually seen prior, I didn't watch the stream, I'll be honest, but I think the only thing we hadn't prior seen was the keychain. Lol. Bag one, done. Slidey door feature, although it's a little bit tricky to grab the doors. Hopefully that gets a bit easier. If I want quality figs, and I do, I can go over to Ninjago. Majority of Ninjago figs are top tier. Star Wars just doesn't compare. It's It's very true. It is very true. I get that they look. I get that they have budgets and they have things that they have to limit themselves on. With like, in terms of the amount of new prints that they can do a year and stuff. Like, I get that and I appreciate that. But then I'd rather that they didn't do something than do it really poorly. And things like, and again, the things like the Boba Fett can't even be excused for that because they're all new prints. I'm pretty sure that hairpiece is still in circulation, like the old one. Like, the old one is absolutely fine. So they've completely redesigned this figure, and it's just like worse in every way. What do I have to do to not get the keychain? To not get the keychain, you have to not buy the slave one. It's exclusive to the slave one. Honestly, that makes me not want to buy the slave one. I've got so many of those coins from last year just lingering. Or was it a keychain last year, or was it a coin? I can't remember. You can't give them away at shows. I could give them away as a gift for purchase. If anyone comes and spends £100 at my store on Lego Star Wars, then they can have the free coin. Don't rush all at once. It is. They used it on Moro. There we go. Okay, there we go. No excuses then. I did say no light break, as I believe there'd be mess of wire from the back that might get tangled and pull the wire. I still think for people that never use light systems don't want to use it. True, but if you're having this problem, KO, then I'm sure like a lot of people will be as well. So maybe you should maybe just rethink the use of lights. Just make it optional. Don't make it say, oh, you have to. But if you're doing a cave, if people are building caves, they're all going to be quite dark. And like you said, by the time you've got them stacked on top of each other, it could be quite, yeah, they could all be quite dark. So it could be, you could really struggle to see into it. I got for those 2 tables first. Yes, yes. Oh, phew, slave one off my list. Yeah, I think if it's done well, the lighting's fine. Yeah. So Brick Festival, Carrie pointed out that now to display or to sell at a Brick Festival and exchange your voucher for a trader table, you need to have 2 tables worth of mocks. I think that they, to be honest, I'm surprised they didn't cotton onto it a lot quicker. But yeah, I think they realized that people were missing out on seller spots and then just applying with a mock. And because they need a lot of mocks, there were like people that were actual proper full-on businesses bringing a mock and not paying for the thing, taking it to a ton of shows, and then yeah, I did think it was quite funny. But I mean, that was the parameters that they set, but yeah, I think they've amended that now. They're like, yeah, I think we're missing out on a bit of money here. So you now need 2 tables worth of mocks, and it's at their discretion. And also, they really don't. The way that they've worded and set up their application thing is like, that should be green, shouldn't it? Not tan. They've worded it as if they'll try and get you a place. It's at their discretion, but pick a backup option. So if you can't sell, then you still come along with 2 tables worth. So I'm like, yeah, no. If I'm coming with 2 tables, I'll put it in I'll put it in 2 names. Unless I'm selling. Does anyone know if National Brick Events do a similar thing where you can exchange a voucher for a table? Or is that not a thing? That stitch mosaic I want to do is it's just gotten twice the size. I was listening while doing my uni work. Nice. How's that coming along, Emily? Oh, Sam, are you still out there? Look, check on Sam. The Rebuild the Galaxy set is now rumored to be a hot rod snowspeeder with a red and yellow color scheme. I referred to it as a McDonald's snowspeeder last night. That sounds pretty accurate. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that the other day. I quite like the sound of that. I think that's quite fun. I also saw, I don't know how legit this is, but the UT-80 is now meant to be a turbo tank. Is that a legit thing, or is that just like a random one that popped up? Would kind of make more sense about like the piece count being less than a lot of people would anticipate it to be, because like a big chunk of that is going to go into the wheels and stuff. But like, and it does make sense to have a turbo tank, a gunship, and an ATT all on shelf at the same time. I think Sam fell asleep on the floor again. Oh dear. Tech, will you go to Oxford? Myself and Brandon potentially looking at that one in June. Oxford is very much on my radar, yes. I'm looking at doing that one. Yeah, I just... Once Reading is been and gone, I'll have... Well, potentially now I need to set up even more mocks for... I just need to work out Oxford. I will, even if I don't sell, I will almost certainly be going to that one. Just because of how local it is. Although, bad memories of the last Oxford one. Ryan saying so about a turbo tank. As much as I do love the turbo tank, it is a bit of a shame. Like, doing a UT-80 I think would have been much cooler. I decided to allow window or hole at the back to allow light into it. Okay. I did apply for 2 tables for Britfest in Gloucester already. Very nice, very nice. That's another one that I'm looking at potentially. Which one did you apply for, Kay? I'm assuming they've only got applications open for the one in May, right? Is it May? Corrected turbo tank with Bukhara Galactic Marines and Kiadi Mundi. Fine. I mean, I'll probably still get it, but I hope we get Galactic Marines in a foil pack, man. I will go crazy. Mike, you better stay out of my region when they come in a magazine. I do not want to be scrapping with you in a Sainsbury's. Because I will. I might genuinely take the day off work the day they come out. National Brick events have so few mocks, not great events. Yeah. Like for me, like if it's a case of like as a visitor, sure. On like as bad as this sounds, the visitor experience isn't my experience, so I'm kind of like, is it bad to say like I'm less bothered by it? I appreciate that anyone coming to the show, like, and I can understand why people would choose not to go to that if it is really seller heavy, and I'm not like rushing to sell at their events either because of that. I think this new rule that Brit Festival will put in place, I think it will deter people from building a little mock and then having a load of Lego to sell. So I think that will achieve what it wants to. So I think there will be less sellers at brick festivals in the future. And if you've got to bring 2 tables to get it anyway, then yeah, you're gonna need the ratios are already gonna get better. But yeah, I if you get a £50 voucher and a few people are doing it, and we get to hang out for the day, and there's an Uwe burger and there's a Lego store, I could be tempted. When is that one, Gaz? Yeah, there's no way I don't get that turbo tank. Who am I kidding? Do they come out June 1st or August 1st? And what day is August 1st? What day does that fall on? I think June 1st is a Sunday, right? Is it like a Wednesday then? I'll be over a beer at the crack of dawn. Oh man, I'm gonna be, yeah. Well, you go north of where you are. You stay clear of the OX postcode, OX and RG postcode. I got it covered. I got a bathtub to fill up. Which ones are the Galactic Marines? The Stormtrooper-esque ones with grey? No, they are the Snowtrooper clone troop, like the predecessor of the Snowtrooper, but they have like the top of the back is like maroon, as is the torso, and then they've got grey legs. They're seen like very, very briefly in Revenge of the Sith, and they kill Ki-Adi-Mundi. But I bought like so many of the Snowtroopers back in the day, and this was when I wasn't collecting Imperial figures at all, because I was like, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spray paint. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna paint all of my Snowtrooper helmets in a really nice maroon color. I bought like maroon torsos because I was gonna try and do like water slide decals on them and stuff. But luckily I got out of the hobby before I butchered all those Snowtroopers. But yeah, they are long awaited. They are like very much on my want list of clone troopers. Which one I applied for tech? I meant to say I approved for display. Oh, you've had it approved already. Nice one. Nice one. I'll stay clear of that one then. No, I'm joking. Only joking. Ooh, National Brick Events is the 26th of July. I think I'm at a festival that weekend. Yeah, self-truck. Okay, I won't be doing National Brick Events Bristol. Down on the Nui Burger! Ah. Gaz, do you bring me one on the way back? Oh, it's not really on the way back, is it? Oh. That's sad. That's really sad. Do you know what's also annoying is Brighton Brick Festival is the day after Oxford Brick Festival. I'm like, do I want to do back-to-back ones? I don't know. Do I try and sell at Oxford and then just visit? But like, I wanted to go to Brighton for like a couple of days, and it's like in the middle of summer as well. Oh, it'd been perfect. Hey Dubsy, how you doing, man? So which one's with the snazzy white with grey details again? Wait, white with grey details. The clones with white, maybe TJ can help me out here. White with grey details, like Imperial clone troopers, maybe? Typing getting worse. I'll be looking for Galactic Marines if in paper bags, but would they really? I mean, they did it with the 212 troopers. That literally only came in the ATTE. Similar price point. Same price point, actually, I think, maybe. Same price point set. They put 3 in the ATTE. So I absolutely would not be surprised. Oh, are you thinking of the Wait, you're not thinking of the ones from the Mandalorian, are you, Gaz? Oh, that was it. Yeah, minifig Imperial Commandos. Yeah. They're the ones from the Mandalorian. Yeah, Mandalorian, Imperial. Yeah, Imperial Commandos, Imperial Super Commandos or something. I think they're called. That's a lot of stickers that we are not putting on. Hang on a minute. I thought that would have been the front of the door because the panels are that way around, but this is attaching to the front here, so that seems strange, but we'll roll with it. I'll say I've been a bit slack with the minifigures, the foil packs recently. I did notice now, Lidl will get, they basically put a sticker over the barcode on the magazines, and it says Lidl exclusive. It's just like a month or two ago's Star Wars magazine. So obviously they're like buying all the old stock of the ones that didn't sell and get returned, and going, oh yeah, this is exclusive to Lidl. Could only get a Lidl. Like, what are we doing? Although it is useful because they've currently got some that I think I missed out on, so. Tech, do you play a game lately? What? Oh, I just lost the game. KO. It's poor from you. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Hope you are good, sir. Do I play any games recently? Not really. I keep thinking I want to get back into RuneScape, but that's just not a good idea. RuneScape mocks, anyone? I think that's the closest to Castle medieval. I guess that quite literally is medieval, but hey, if they ever did RuneScape Lego, get me on that. No, I was thinking like it was. I can't believe I never. Oh, I can believe it. I don't really play games at all now, but like I never actually played the Skywalker Saga game. Would it just be completely dead if I started streaming playing that? even now. Although it's got a level that I think I'm gonna need for like reference for a mock. So I might have to have a go on member streams or something and see if I can get it set up. I managed to. Oh, I did stream building, playing the Lego Star Wars game on my 24-hour stream. So I should have all the stuff to do it. Practically retro playing that. That's like honestly. I do like that original Lego Star Wars game is fantastic. So good. The other game I used to play all of the time was the Cars video game. That was so elite. Although it always used to bug me because I had it for like the Wii, I had it for the PlayStation, and I had it for the PSP. And the PSP one was so different to the other two. I guess it was because it was like the handheld version, but oh man, it was so sick. There's like loads of extra cars you could get. Yeah, it's really cool. Streaming games on YouTube is dangerous due to copyright music playing in-game. That's a very good point, actually, KO, yeah. That is a very good... You can... In fact, I know on Star Wars you can... Or on Lego Star Wars, you can toggle the music off. You can have sound effects on, but music off. I'm sure that you can do that on a lot of games, to be fair. Being a gaming YouTuber would be the life, wouldn't it? That would be the life. Which round does that go? You should be saying the original trilogy is whoa, slow down there. Slow down there, Simon. Big game announcement today. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster. Oblivion is my all-time favorite game. Oh, I bet you're quite hyped about that then. Yeah, my video game history was kind of non-existent. It was only really because... Well, I played FIFA and stuff at school because a lot of my friends did. It's just kind of an excuse to sit on calls and chat to them. But like... Yeah, I was never a huge gamer. Like I said, I like the Lego Star Wars game. I had when I was like a younger kid, I had a lot more games and I play a lot more. But yeah, when I was like, I think I pretty much got the PS4 not long after it came out. And I don't really remember playing too many games on there. I did get the Lego Jurassic World game. I think I played it once. Yeah, there wasn't a whole ton of stuff that I was completely taken aback by. Or like desperately wanted to go play. I was okay. I wasn't very good at Call of Duty, to be fair. Gaming is my second favorite hobby behind, of course, Lego. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It is fun. I'm not very good at it. Gran Turismo as well was another one that I really liked. That I think was for PS3. It's like getting all the cars in that. Cool. Okay. That is bag 2 complete. Bag 3 with a Scarif Stormies in. Oh my days. Not doing too bad, Chris. Just doing some uni work and stuff. Being any type of YouTuber other than a mock builder must be easier. Honestly, Sam, honestly. Oh, and you are still here. I had something to ask you, but now I can't remember what it was. Oh, did you see that they had sand? I think it's sand blue and not dark turquoise. It could be. I think it's sand blue. They had quarter round sand blue tiles on the wall. Did you see that at Leicester Square? Or did you get them at Southampton before? I go bananas when I'm playing REPO game lately. What's that one? I believe it was my first Elder Scrolls game, and I got it day 1 back in 2006. Played it ever since. I absolutely love Skyrim also. I tell you what I used to quite enjoy it was Jack and Daxter. Specifically Jack 2, actually. Tony F, thank you for subscribing. Welcome if you're out there. And lurking. Oh, I'm still at work, just dropping in. Oh, no worries, no worries. I think they were in sand blue. Yeah, okay, cool. I got a ton of them. I'm glad they were. I just I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just go for it. If they're dark turquoise, I'll let Mark have them or something. I don't think I have any immediate use for them, so I haven't grabbed them. Fair. I just needed some filler, some extra filler stuff. They did. I took like one lonely box to the till and put it down, and the woman like went to go scan it, and like a ton of them poured out. I was like, oops. She's like, oh no, don't worry. Right, I will be right back as I go to grab a drink. Let me leave you with, if I can find it, this. Well, I was gonna put Time Car Driver on, but it wasn't in that in that scene, so so I couldn't do that, I'm afraid. Many apologies. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. Thought you normally shout at Paige to fetch you a drink. Yeah, I usually do actually. That's true. What month do you think it is? Oh, it's mid-April, right? There we go. Christmas in April. Does that mean I get more presents?
No.
Got a heckler apparently. Christmas in April. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm being an adult tonight. Thank you, Emily. Oh yeah, that on the beach advert playing the Christmas song. That is, yeah. I don't even. It come on at, we had Christmas, we had like Heart Christmas on or whatever it was, at Christmas at work, and that song would come on. I'm like, this ain't a Christmas song, is it? Like, yeah. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Package holidays that you can trust. Apta and Aptol protected. On the beach. We started something now, guys. On the beach. I think that's my. I think the Jet2 holiday. Is it my favorite advert of all time? Or is it my favorite meme? I think it's my favorite meme of all time. Such a good meme. On the beach. Chris, are you happy with... I can't say I've seen them, but I know there has been some Harry Potter leaks recently. Are you happy? You excited? Anything float your boat? At least I'm happy that my haunted house drop ride didn't get destroyed in transport today, as I had a lot of people has their destroyed when moving. Oh, that's good. Oh, look who it is! Look who it is, little Lexi boy. How you doing, man? Nice of you to show up here. Would have been nice of you to show up actually in the UK when you were meant to, but that's also fine, I guess. Cancelling on me, bailing on me like that. Unbelievable. I had plans. I had plans for us, but he let me down. Thomas says, down my flight credit. Well, you know what to do. So if we can make a real plan, let's do it. 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 Come this summer. What? When should he come over, Sam? Should he go? Oh, do you want to just come to Reading Festival with me and Sam and Jonty? I'm convinced I'm gonna drag them there. End of August. Make it happen. It'll be both the best and worst experience of your life. Chapel Roan's headlining. I can't remember who else is there, to be fair, but that's enough to get Sam there. Has anyone in the Lego space gone to Star Wars Celebration? Bruce Swift, I think. But no one I know has travelled overseas. Me, Sam, Holly, Paige and Penelope were meant to be going. We had tickets, but yeah, it didn't work out. Oh man, would love to have been there. There's going to be so much stuff. Like, I've got to be really careful on what I click on YouTube now, because they did the panel for Andor season 2 today, and they would have showed like an exclusive trailer, so I'm sure, or like some exclusive footage, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Or I don't even want to hear about it. I heard one of my friends is going, but I forgot who. Wait, one of your friends is going to Reading Festival? As in, one of your friends is performing at Reading Festival? Or one of your friends is going to Reading Festival? Because I'm not going to know who that is to look out for them, KO, otherwise. Okay, you are funny. Inaugural Purple Turtle trip 2 for any... Oh, absolutely. Purple Turtle during Reading Fest is becoming a bit of a tradition. One of the bands that I really liked that are from Reading played at Reading Festival on the Saturday afternoon, or like, well, it was probably like 5 o'clock, and then did a set at the Purple Turtle that evening. It was great. Oh, going to Japan for Star Wars, so that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Can't tell if Brookwood is going to be packed like usual. I'm sure it will be, yeah. Are you going, Lex? Don't you dare use your flight credit for that. Don't you dare. I'm serious about coming this summer. Let's talk about it. Make a group chat with me, Sam, and John T, and we'll get on it. Hey, Will, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Will, what are your thoughts on the Slave 1? You getting it? Yeah, Brookwood's in 2 months, yeah. It's coming around quick. I'm sure the FOMO will set in when everyone's there. Nah, I just spend out of pocket for Brookworld. Flight credit has to be for a monstrous flight bill like the UK. Yeah. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. In summer as well, it will also be very expensive. So, yeah, make the most out of it. I'll go Brookworld if it seems like I'll have at least a couple of friends there. Well, you won't have me and Sam. John T's still going, I think. So you will have John T. Jake, I'm sure, will go. Is Zane going? I don't know if Zane's going this year. Needs to out of the room like usual. You can have my room if you want. I still have a room, so you can. Although it is a like single. It's like just one bed. It's not multiple beds. If you wanted to try, if you needed to split it with someone. It's a top and tail. Otherwise, yeah, I need to look at cancelling that. And, yeah, like I said, unless you want it, Lex. Yeah, you can. Yeah. What's the best way to do that? Is it to just contact them and change the name on the booking, or? Oops, I was meant to build 2 of these. Right? Shame Greg is going, causing chaos as normal. Greg had a great time last year. Also, Greg's a networker, and so it is the absolute place to be. For that, if you're going to travel to any show, honestly, in the world, it's probably Brookwood, Chicago for networking and also just having a good time. And the hotel's nice. Like, there's a lot of perks about it compared to a lot of other shows. I'll look into it. Okay, cool, nice one. Yeah, just let me know. Oh crap, hang on. says build 2. Oh, okay. It doesn't actually say build 2. I thought that was going to be a mirror build. To Brickwell Chicago, are you paying for me, KO? How rich do you think I am, guys? I'm going to miss you. Hopefully we can make this bridge. Dude, honestly, if you just give me dates, I will schedule it out. It's fine. Not a problem. If you could time it around a show, that'd be great as well. I'd get you to get you to build a mock for me. Get a mod pizza and think of me, Lex. That's what I'm gonna miss the most. Need to finally make a video so they got a cocoa again. Dude, honestly same. Honestly same. I'm pretty sure there's some vlog footage somewhere of there being a forfeit about your time in Chicago last year, Lex. You're just lucky I never... Oh no, I did do that. Maybe I just didn't put it in the vlog. Maybe I spared you the embarrassment. But I'm pretty sure on the taxi into Chicago we were like, or into Schaumburg, we were like, I filmed something you saying you were gonna do something. I forgot about that bet. What was the bet? Oh yeah, you had to get more subscribers. Like by Brickworld Chicago this year, you had to get more subscribers than I currently had at the time. Was that right? If not, I'm in for a payday. Come on. I think I said I'd make it over 1K subs. Okay, there we go. Or like, well, yeah. How many are you on now? You better start buying some Lego, do some streams or something. Get Greg to put you on London Calling. I'd say, as someone that's not a fan of like these kind of scene sets, I much prefer the ships. This is pretty cool. What do you call a drill press? A drill press. Why? Hi Sans, how you doing? How many are you on now? Say it was 3 years ago, buddy. Is that, what is it, like 600 and something? Yeah, you can send me the money now. Technic trees, I take it all back. Technic trees, I'm not a fan of. Why do you want to know what we call a drill press? Great entrance, by the way. But Lex, all will be forgiven I'll let you off the bet if you come to the UK this summer. That's your forfeit. You got to come to Reading Festival with me, Sam and Jonty. I just watched a video and someone called it a pillar drill, and I didn't know if he was dumb or British. Nice. I've heard it be called a pillar drill, but I would call it a drill press. Those are synonyms. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Why are you watching videos on pillar drills or drill presses? I bought one for some job that I was doing for someone, and I couldn't find an adjustable spanner or adjustable wrench if you're American, and so I couldn't properly. It was like Sunday evening, everything was shut, and I pushed that in too much. Hang on. And so it basically served no purpose because the thing wasn't actually drilling in a straight line. It was, yeah, not handy at all. How are you meant to get these pieces out? I just got wedged in here. He's just throwing a video game. Oh, okay, fair enough. That sounds like some top tier procrastination from you there, buddy. No? God, we got Will, we got Lex, we got Sanzel in the chat. Oh, throwback. We got Lex promising he's going to make a video. Nothing changes. You're eating lunch. Okay. Okay. I really can't get these pieces out. Don't look. You didn't see that. I'm still not sure I'm going to get this pin out though. Look again. That didn't work. How are you meant to get a pin out of a connector like that? Anyone? Who's that channel talking? I forgot who it is with a lack of uploads. Hi, Holly. Kai, you put one story on Instagram and everyone flocks in. How you doing? Yeah, but a rod's not working. It's not got enough grip. Your teeth. I just tried that, Claire. Hi, Claire. God, what a throwback. There's nothing's gripping enough, and now I'm. There's so many people here. We miss you. I miss you guys too. I'm looking out for when you guys hop onto Discord, and I will try hop on next time you guys go on. Okay, we got the pin out the other end, so that should make it a bit easier. Holly, you're a bit gutted. We should be in Japan right now. Okay, we got it out. We're good. We're good. What pin is it? It was just like the little one with the pin with the stud on. No worries. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Appreciate it. And I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Oh. Holly, you'd be talking about anyway. Honestly fair. Honestly fair. Right, where was I? I know it's so sad though. At least we skip a 3-hour live hotel. That's so true. That's so true. That was not fun. Right, now. Let's try that again, shall we? Cool. Lex, Mr. Text you once and never respond. Aww. I want the new towel though. I bet it goes for a ton of money. I bet it's very, very pricey. Even more so. What's the current celebration one? That can't be that much. Sorry, not the current celebration one. The London one. Was that particularly expensive, or is it currently particularly expensive? think it was going for like 40, 50 quid at one point. Was it? Has it come down a lot? It's not. It's really not that exciting. The Japan one, I guess, is a lot cooler because it's in Japanese, I suppose. But Tech, would you attend or drop off your mock at Great Western Brick Show this year? I will not be. I will not be going to Steam this year. Steam is a miss for me this year. But to all that go, I hope you have a good time. I'll be honest, I thought I responded, but I apparently didn't send it. Classic. Lex, that's my excuse. Oh, I typed out a message. I just didn't press send. There should be more reddish brown cones. Where are they all gone? Oh, no, actually, no, there shouldn't be. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh. No, there shouldn't be more reddish brown cones. These finger leaves in not sand green, in olive green are so nice. Managed to get a ton of them when we went to Germany as well. That I am very happy about. I don't know, I've already done Scarif once as part of the collab, but it's the 10th anniversary next year of Rogue One, so maybe, just maybe. Oh, this little crate's cool because I think it's the exact build from the hover tank, right? So you can add it to the hover tank because you only get one on that build, which kind of sucks, but shame it's gonna happen around you. Yeah, exactly. So I will pass this year. Also, like, I don't know what it is, just trying to entertain yourself in Swindon is just not fun. So for a weekend show, I'm just a bit like, eh. Although, if they do have the box of parts there, I might have to show up just to do that and then head out again. Someone has 100 tiles for $13 each on Bricklink. Wow. Wait, of the celebration, the London celebration one. Oh, didn't someone say that they were just like giving them out at the end of the weekend because they had so many left? Something like that. Okay. Has the Japan one appeared yet? Has that appeared online anywhere? eBay maybe? Maybe it's a little bit early. If they get a box of parts, I'm there for it. Yeah, we'll just do that and then we'll leave. Has anyone been buying parts off the Powerball recently? My store had a great selection and I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I went up to London on Sunday. I ended up not buying anywhere near as much as I wanted to, probably for good reason. But yeah, they've had a refresh of all the parts, and it's great. It's been much needed for a long time, and it actually makes it worthwhile going to the Lego store again, because for the longest time I had no interest really other than to socialize with people. eBay tile for 100. Damn. I might email Lego saying I had tickets to Star Wars Celebration but I couldn't make it. Is there any chance I can get a tile? Holly, come back. Got a job for you. But yeah, that box of parts was very good. Still haven't gone through that box yet. I should probably make a rule. Maybe this is a rogue promise, Simon, that if I haven't sorted those parts by the time Swindon comes around, I shouldn't be allowed to partake in another one. I'm sure it's a rogue promise I can't keep, but I should probably put it. I'm seeing 125 for pre-release tiles. Oh my days. Pre-release tiles. Right. Don't know where this one's meant to go. Oh, there's just another. Oh, another one here up front. Okay. For a, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a fan of the location playsets. I much prefer ships, generally speaking. But this is pretty nice, I have to say. Where does the crate go? All these rule sheets, all these new laws, I know. I know. It's not fun, but you know me, guys. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Right, it was stale for months. I would say years, year and a half. I think it was stale. Maybe it just felt like longer, but where are my stormtrooper heads? Oh, there they are. And all of a sudden they had every part I wanted to have. 12 boxes over the last 2 weekends. Would have got more, but they ran out of parts. And I went to it. Damn, 12 boxes is good work. That is great work. Yeah, I just kind of ran out of time. Ran out of time on Sunday, but also like part of me was thinking, so let's just hold out. May 4th is just around the corner. Okay, we have the little Imperial crate. Like I said, same as the one from the... Oh, the focus is actually working today. Well, I jinxed it. There you go. That's the little crate. This is the build. It's a bit weird that the doors are that way around. Usually on these sorts of things they would put stickers on, but there's actually no stickers for this. I'm surprised that the panels are that way around. And then that they fall over. Don't really know. I don't really know. Oh, they have to go down to do the I'm not really sure what that play features for. Is it meant to? I built that wrong? I don't know. That just seems like it doesn't really do anything. Is it meant to connect to something? Yeah. Oh, if it's open, does that then close it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, don't know what that's meant to do. Anyway. Found a misprint Yoda. Never before have I come so close to buying a minifigure for $500. Fantastic work. Did you get it? Anyone else not want any Star Wars set but needs to spend 160 for a promo they don't need but feel an unnecessary compulsion to buy? No, I want all of the sets, unfortunately. So I will be purchasing multiples of that promo. Got army building sands. Come on. These are such elite figures. Is it gonna focus? There we go. Really need these back in Lego. Please, Lego. Pretty please. No, let's go is 350 is nothing. That's chumps change to someone like you. Is it just meant to be like that? I guess so, but it's like it's got arrows pointing. Does the box suggest? It doesn't really. It makes it look like they match up with the doors or something, but I'm not really sure that it works at all. This is a bit of a... Oh, I've changed it now. Hang on. But you've got... If you stand... Oh no, if you stand them on there... Let me change the camera again. If you stand the shore troopers on the platform, you press that down. That's pretty fun. I envy your desires. I wish I wanted everything out now. Don't you want the sign? I think the sign's really cool, no? Oh, and they got the little thermal detonators under there. That's cool. I've not really been getting anything new lately, and I'm still not feeling a lot. That's fair enough. But you're gonna have to get something to get that promo. Just get the slave one. Do you know you're not a fan of the slave one, no? That I haven't decided if I want to get or not yet. I'm leaning towards no, but it's still a bit up in the air. Sounds for that reason I purposely don't buy all the August sets so that I have plenty to earn yeah, that's fair. There's also like there's a few things the Super Star Destroyer is retiring in July, I think, so I think I'll pick up 1 or 2 of those for investment. I really want the chopper. I really want the sign. I really want the chopper. I want the sign. I quite like the playset. What's the playset one? Save one is solid, but UCS scale ships I've learned are big. They are, yes, they are. Just ordered a decent haul of official figures yesterday. Good stuff, good stuff. Right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out as we build another Rogue One set in the hype for Andor. Andor is happening next week. That is crazy. This time next week, we will be building the U-Wing, and it'll be the final stream before Andor Season 2 commences. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you will be here and joining with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will be streaming for members on Thursday and on Saturday. So be on the lookout for that, members. But until next week, guys, thank you so much. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.